What is up, YouTube? ZukiM1 here, and I am back with a brand new YouTube video. Today we are going to be talking about something I have been waiting for a very, very long time. We finally have a canon rework coming to Brawlhalla tomorrow. So today is January 14th. On January 15th, the changes to the canon will be hitting the experimental. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the changes, and I'm gonna give you guys my perspective from a canon main, and tell you guys how I feel about it. Are they gonna be good? Are they gonna be bad? And what does this mean for canon players in the future? So let's go ahead and take a look at this really short clip. It's like 33 seconds. So as you can see right there, that was 2 new moves that they already had changed. So let's see if I can slow this down some. Speed. Right here. I'm going to turn the sound down because it's going to sound horrid. So that was down there. And that, no, sorry. So right there, that initial attack was down light, which was already buffed a while ago, right? That new move that he did when he was airborne, that was down air. So they changed the down air to be like similar to the down air on orb. So you know how you can use the down air on orb as a spike move? Now you can do the same thing with cannon. So they kind of made it similar to the orb, and you're going to notice a lot of the buttons are going to feel very similar to the orb. So right here, right? Got the down air, and that's the side light right there, right? Side light, Sair, recovery, Sair? Nope, he didn't continue it. I guess he got, he got a little afraid. But, as you guys can see, they've changed the properties quite a bit. It should work how we are familiar with it. It's going to work more fluently now. Have you ever noticed, and this is directed towards other people who use canon quite a bit, have you ever noticed that there are times where you'll do a down light into side light into a down air, and then try to go back into another side light, and the side light would whiff because it's really thin? So it's a precise angle you have to hit it from for it to hit, otherwise you'll straight up just miss it. Even though the person didn't block, the person didn't, and you still had the frames to be able to catch them. It's just, it missed because the hitbox was so small. Now with them increasing the size of the side light, you don't have to worry about it missing as often as it did before. It's still a chance of you to miss because obviously they can dodge or you put it in too slow. But now it's less likely because you just missed it, and more likely because you just put it in too slow, right? Which is phenomenal news now, right? So now you don't have to worry about your combos dropping automatically with you being responsible for it, you know? Because you did the input correctly, you had the timing down pat, but you still couldn't get it because it just was a very thin hitbox, and that thin ass hitbox missed your opponent. So now they get to retaliate, right? I love the fact that they made the down air similar to the orb, so now we can safeguard on the edge without having to necessarily commit to anything. Before, it was very dangerous playing canon because everything that we did, we had to commit to it, right? With the neutral light, it comes out as a cannon now, as a cannonball. Let's see if we can find it. Let's see if we can find it. Okay, so that right there, that little blast that the Sigil just shot out, that's the neutral light now. But it doesn't just hit as a blast, it converts into the regular neutral light that we all know. So once the initial blast hits, the character begins to turn the cannon forward, dashes with the cannon to hit him, and then swing them downward. So it's the same 2-hit thing. It's just now it has more extended range and a bit more priority, right? So now we can compete against other weapons when I don't know if you guys ever had those situations, because this happens to me so many times, where you would try to hit a neutral light and your neutral light would get beat by literally everything. Neutral light on spear, neutral light on axe, neutral light on orb, neutral light on lance, right? Just everything that could possibly lose to, it lost to. So you had to stick out your neutral light first before they stuck out theirs, because it never clashed. We always just straight out lost. That was just how it always went. But now with the new neutral light, we have a bit of priority, which makes it that much more enticing to use now. Now we don't have to worry about, oh, if I stick out this neutral light, I'm going to get my ass whooped, right? Which is why if you've ever seen me play on stream before, I don't know if you guys are subscribers or not, but if you've ever seen me play on stream, I go for a gravity cancel down light a lot because it has a lot of priority. I can beat out moves with that. And because it can beat out moves with that, you can get some damage in, right? But now I don't have to always be so in the air anymore. I can be more grounded now, and I can play a ground game and not always have to be airborne, which is going to change the entire way that we play cannon and things of that nature, which is really, really good. It feels really, really good. So let's continue the clip. I think I should put it on. Oh, okay, so that was down there. As you can see, it has a big extended hitbox. Really, really good. Like that's a lot. That's a lot. And if you're grounded while you do the down there, it splashes off the ground. So there it is right there, splashing off the ground. Now if you angle it incorrectly, as you saw, it went right over the opponent. You want them to be right there in the midst of that dust. If they're in the midst of that dust, it'll hit them, which is what they're explaining to the audience right now. I think that's everything. So yeah, I think that's everything. Yeah, so I just really wanted to make a quick video explaining the changes to canon and my my viewpoint on what I think about it and stuff like that. So I'm gonna be 1000 with you guys. I am absolutely all for these changes. These are literally the things that I've been complaining about every time I'm on stream with this weapon. How it fucking sucks, and how it doesn't do anything, and how it gets beat by everything, and there's no plus matches for cannon. There's all neutral matches. So every time I beat somebody, it's only because I was able to outplay them, not because my weapon outdid them, if that makes sense, right? Because cannon doesn't have any matchup that they just straight out win. We're neutral to cannon, we're neutral to gauntlet, neutral to Katars, neutral to scythe, neutral to lance, neutral, like we're just neutral across the board. And it I don't know, I don't want it to have any good matches necessarily, but I don't want it to always have all these bad or neutral matches either. You know what I mean? Like, it just felt like the weapon just didn't do enough, and with these changes I feel like they could offer us a new playstyle, a new way of using the weapon, and a new way to be able to, you know, assert ourselves on the game. I think it's gonna be a very big boom in popularity with this weapon, and there's gonna be a lot more people picking up the weapon, giving it a try, seeing how they like it and things of that nature. So this is all good. This is nothing bad, all good. I'm really happy. I'm excited to see what happens with it, and I look forward to all the new competition when it comes to cannon or whatever. So I'm gonna have to step my game up as a cannon user too. But yeah, man, if you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. We're currently trying to get to 2,000 subscribers so we can host a really big brawlhalla tournament. It's going to be worth $300. So if you guys are interested, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, and come check out my live streams. I live stream every day. So yeah, with that, I'm gonna close out the video. So I hope you guys have a great morning, great evening, great afternoon, and great night. But I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.